For individuals over the age of 60, each pill and every supplement you include in your daily routine carries more weight than you might think. What you consume each morning might seem insignificant, yet within your body it could be quietly leading your heart toward danger. As a cardiologist, I've spent years caring for older adults who came to my office, feeling confident about their daily supplements, only to be surprised by the findings we uncovered: elevated blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, blocked arteries, or even a heart-nearing failure. Many seniors are unaware that certain vitamins marketed as beneficial for heart health may actually be having the opposite effect. This goes beyond just diet and exercise. It involves the medications we trust, the ones we take without hesitation. In this video, I urge you to reconsider your use of these 5 particular supplements. I will explain precisely how they affect your aging heart and what alternatives you should consider. Your heart has the ability to heal, but it requires timely intervention to prevent further damage. Let's begin with the most underestimated threat of all, a vitamin that many assume is protecting them, but in reality, it is not. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that button and hit the bell icon so you never miss a health tip tailored for you. If you enjoyed this video, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, please type 0 to share how I can improve the content for you. First, for many years, vitamin E has been considered a powerful antioxidant, acting as a daily defense against aging, memory decline, and heart problems. It's present in almost all senior health supplements available, and many older adults confidently consume 400 to 800 international units IU daily without a second thought. However, there's a little-known fact that many overlook: in large amounts, vitamin E does not protect your heart. Instead, it poses a risk to it. As a cardiologist, I frequently encounter seniors who appear to be doing everything right: exercising, maintaining a healthy diet, and taking their supplements. Yet they still end up in the emergency room with issues like a weakened heartbeat or unexplained bleeding. Could this be one of the culprits? Elevated levels of vitamin E in high doses can lead to blood thinning. Initially, this might seem beneficial, but it becomes concerning when you consider that for older adults with more fragile blood vessels and who might already be taking aspirin, statins, or blood pressure medications, this effect can pose significant risks. Excessive thinning increases the likelihood of internal bleeding, hemorrhagic stroke, and heart rhythm problems. The most troubling aspect is that the harm often goes unnoticed. No symptoms appear early on. Once you sense that something is wrong, the damage might have already occurred. Many older adults do not need high doses of vitamin E at all. In fact, obtaining it from food sources such as a handful of almonds, a tablespoon of sunflower seeds, or leafy greens is a safer, more effective, and better absorbed method for the body. Should you choose to supplement, ensure it is done with medical guidance and always adhere to the advised safe dosage, typically below 200 IU daily. Before you take that next pill, consider whether it's truly what your heart needs or just what advertising has led you to believe. And if you think that's the only unexpected threat lurking in your medicine cabinet, just wait until you discover what calcium could be doing to your arteries. If you're still tuned in and finding these insights valuable, drop a number 1 in the comments to show your support. Next, we'll proceed to the second point: calcium supplements that do not contain vitamin K2. For years, it has been emphasized that calcium plays a vital role in maintaining strong bones, and that after reaching the age of 60, bones tend to become fragile and brittle. So like countless older adults, you take calcium supplements daily thinking they help in preventing fractures and maintaining your independence. However, this is something that hasn't been shared with you. Without vitamin K2, that daily calcium could be quietly causing your arteries to harden rather than strengthening your bones. I've observed older adults with perfect bone scans who still experience clogged arteries, chest pain, and even heart attacks. What was their mistake? They were consuming calcium alone. Calcium doesn't instinctively find its way to the right places in your body. Without direction, it may accumulate in the walls of your arteries instead of being absorbed by your bones. This results in arterial calcification, causing your blood vessels to become stiff, which forces your heart to work harder, elevates your blood pressure, and increases your chances of heart failure or stroke. Vitamin K2 is the solution to this mystery. It acts like a traffic controller, guiding calcium to its proper destination, steering it away from soft tissues and directing it toward your bones where it belongs. However, the majority of over-the-counter calcium supplements do not contain it. That's more than a minor oversight. It's a dangerous gap that far too many seniors are unaware of until it's too late. To truly protect your bones and heart, obtain your calcium from whole foods, such as leafy greens, yogurt, or sardines. If you need to take supplements, opt for one that includes calcium along with K2 and magnesium. Always consult your doctor about what's best for your health. Health isn't just about taking medications, it's about finding balance. And if you found calcium surprising, just wait until you discover the potential effects of excess iron on your heart. Even if you've never been diagnosed with anemia, 3 iron supplements when they are unnecessary. Iron is a nutrient that certainly seems crucial, and it is in just the right amount. For many seniors, consuming iron unnecessarily is like adding fuel to a tank that's already full. Eventually, it overflows and leads to harm. In this case, the harm is to your heart. I've encountered many well-intentioned older individuals who start taking iron because they feel slightly fatigued or because they noticed it included in a comprehensive senior multivitamin. They believe it's harmless, just a little boost to combat tiredness. However, the reality is the body lacks a natural mechanism to eliminate excess iron. Excessive consumption accumulates, affecting not only your liver, but also your heart joints and brain. This condition, often referred to as iron overload, can go undetected for many years, but internally it's causing significant damage. Excessive iron leads to oxidative stress, which acts like internal rust, damaging the heart muscle, disrupting its rhythm, and increasing the chances of heart failure. It can mimic tiredness, memory issues, and joint pain symptoms that many older adults attribute to the aging process. However, the underlying issue could be lurking within your supplement container. Before you consider taking an iron supplement, ask yourself if your doctor has truly assessed your ferritin or iron levels. If the answer is no, then take a moment to pause. Always avoid supplementing iron without proper guidance. Many seniors find it unnecessary. In fact, it could be the very supplement gradually weakening the organ that is working to keep you alive. While iron deficiency is a genuine concern for some individuals, the risks associated with excess iron are often underestimated, particularly for those over the age of 60. And speaking of unnoticed risks, there's a particular vitamin that shows up in nearly every cognitive enhancement and energy supplement. However, in elevated amounts, it can subtly harm your nerves and interfere with the natural rhythm of your heart. Let's discuss B6. If you're still tuned in and appreciating these insights, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're here. Now let's continue with point number 4. Vitamin B6 in excess of 100 milligrams mg per day. Vitamin B6 is frequently highlighted as a mood-enhancing nutrient. It can be found in products like sleep aids, energy boosters, memory formulas, and various brain health supplements tailored for seniors. It's promoted as safe, natural, and essential. However, what often goes unmentioned is that excessive B6 can subtly harm your nerves, disrupt your heart's rhythm, and ultimately make you feel worse instead of better. Throughout the years, I've had conversations with older adults who describe unusual tingling sensations in their hands or feet, experiences of unsteady balance or intermittent heart palpitations that seem to arise without any clear reason. They've been told it's just a part of aging. However, the real issue is frequently something right in front of us, a high dose of B6 in their daily supplements. Unlike many vitamins that are easily expelled from the body, vitamin B6 has the potential to accumulate in your system over time. Once it reaches harmful levels, it starts to damage the protective layer surrounding your nerves, resulting in numbness, burning sensations, and muscle weakness. It's particularly alarming that excessive B6 can disrupt the electrical signals crucial for maintaining a steady heartbeat, potentially leading to irregular rhythms that increase the risk of stroke or sudden cardiac arrest. The most frustrating aspect is that many individuals are completely unaware they are taking too much. Numerous popular supplements provide 200 to 500% of the daily recommended intake, and when combined with energy drinks, sleep aids, or fortified foods, the total daily consumption can easily exceed safe limits, especially for older adults whose bodies might process nutrients differently. Before taking a B6 supplement, carefully review the labels of all the supplements and fortified foods you consume. If your total daily intake consistently exceeds 100 milliliters, it's time to consult your healthcare provider. Often obtaining B6 from a balanced diet rich in poultry, fish, bananas, and whole grains is sufficient. Remember, more isn't always better, especially when it comes to vitamins. Now let's move on to the fifth and final supplement that many seniors might want to reconsider. 5-melatonin in high doses. As we age, sleep patterns often change, leading many older adults to seek solutions like melatonin supplements. While melatonin is a natural hormone that helps regulate sleep-wake cycles, and low doses can be beneficial for some high doses, particularly those found in many over-the-counter supplements might pose unexpected risks to your heart. I've seen cases where seniors taking high doses of melatonin, often exceeding 5 to 10 milliunits nightly, experience increased heart palpitations or changes in heart rate. While research is still ongoing, there's growing concern that excessive melatonin could interfere with cardiovascular function, especially in individuals with pre-existing heart conditions. Your heart relies on a delicate balance of hormones and electrical signals to function correctly. Flooding your system with high levels of an external hormone like melatonin could potentially disrupt this balance. Furthermore, melatonin can interact with other medications commonly prescribed to older adults, such as blood thinners and blood pressure medications. These interactions could amplify side effects or reduce the effectiveness of the prescribed drugs. Instead of reaching for a high-dose melatonin supplement, consider addressing the root causes of your sleep issues through lifestyle changes. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and ensuring your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool can often make a significant difference. If you're still struggling with sleep, talk to your doctor about safer, more sustainable solutions. They might recommend lower doses of melatonin or other non-pharmacological approaches. The key takeaway here is that just because something is labeled natural doesn't automatically make it safe in large quantities or for everyone. The valuable lesson here is that as we age, it becomes increasingly important to be mindful of every supplement we take. What might seem like a harmless way to boost our health could in some cases be doing more harm than good, especially to our hearts. Always discuss your supplement regimen with your doctor to ensure it aligns with your overall health needs and doesn't interact negatively with any medications you're taking. Knowledge is power when it comes to your health, so stay informed and proactive. What are your thoughts on this? Share your experiences or questions in the comments below. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more health insights tailored for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this video?